Two of the most welcome words in sports are opening day. Georgia Southern baseball and softball play at home for the first time this season tonight. Sports director Jeff Roberts joins us now live from Statesboro. Jeff, those two stadiums are in close proximity and it's expected to be a big night on the Diamonds.
Yeah, Don, it's been a great day out in Statesboro. Softball played their first game at home just across the street a little bit ago. Jared's going to zoom out for you at Baseball Stadium, J.I. Clements Field. We're just about to get underway of the first game of the 2025 season for the Georgia Southern baseball team. We'll go a little bit more into what to expect at J.I. Clements Stadium this year. If you saw when Jared panned, the Wiggins building, the baseball building, is no longer at J.I. Clements in 2026. They will have a new facility to be able to work out of, workouts, batting cages, the whole 9 yards. But as a baseball team of this year, they're coming off of a heartbreaking loss in the Sun Belt Championship a year ago, and half of this roster was not on the team just 8 months ago. 13 transfers, 7 true freshmen. It's a completely new roster for Rodney Hennon, who's in his 26th season as the head coach of Georgia Southern baseball. When first pitch is underway tonight, he becomes the longest tenured head coach in Georgia Southern history. But with a new group of guys, he says you just got to get out and play.
I think we have really good leadership, and our older players do a really good job welcoming our new players, whether it's a freshman coming out of high school, a junior college transfer, or a four-year transfer coming in out of the portal. And you can see a big difference from where we were in August to now in terms of how these guys have gotten to know each other and get comfortable with one another. And that's an ongoing process. By no means are we where we need to be with that, but you know, we're heading in a good direction, and I think that's a credit to the leadership we have within the locker room.
So first pitch, it's at 6:30 here at J.I. Clements, but the day started at Eagle Field for the softball team. The softball team had 5 games last weekend in Tampa, but for the first time of 2025, they are playing at home. It's the Bash in the Borough weekend for the softball team against Lipscomb, Harvard, and Furman. In game 1 earlier today against Lipscomb, Georgia Southern, there was a pitching duel they found themselves in against the Bison, but the second run of the game in the 4th inning ended up being the game winner. Georgia Southern moves to 500 on the season at 3-3 with a win to start opening weekend. And as head coach Sharon Perkins says, you just got to stay confident.
I have a lot of confidence in them. I think they do and say the right things. They preach the right things. Their work ethic is awesome. They're just great kids in general. I'm super confident that we just keep everybody pulling in the same direction. I love being at home. It's fun. It's fun playing at home. You know, more families are able to be here. We did travel pretty well last weekend, which was really cool. Comfortable setting, you know the surroundings, you know how much foul territory, you know, you just kind of know how the field's going to play. So it's always fun to be here.
It's just a great weekend in Statesboro. Also home this weekend for Georgia Southern is rifle, men's basketball, and women's basketball, along with the Diamond Sports. So if you're a Georgia Southern fan, this is the weekend to get yourself out to the Borough. I know we're heading back to the studio. Dave, I got to tell you, when I think of opening day, I think spring, I think 70, I think sunny. It is none of those things right now. It's a little chilly out here.
Well, we are going to see all of